What's going on? It's the Rap Nerd, and I know it's been a minute, but I'm back with another physical media haul vlog. And the reason it's been a minute is because I've been getting films over the weeks, but I didn't want to just do one video for just two pickups or just like one pickup. So I've just been collecting them all for this week because I know I had two more new releases that dropped this week. So here we are. It's pretty much going to be a presentation of everything that I bought within the last 3 to 4 weeks. It's not a crazy amount. They're all pretty much new releases. So I'm going to do a little different this time. I'm going to start with the new releases that released this week because I feel like people who are searching for these vlogs are looking for the newest stuff. So I'm going to start there and then work my way back to what I bought, in the past weeks. So the first pickup on my list, and it is so appropriate of the time, and it is a top 15 horror film of all time for me. That is Black Christmas, the Steelbook. Now I have this 4K Screen Factory with the slipcase somewhere up there, but as I mentioned mad times, I'm getting way more into Steelbooks than I used to be. I love Steelbooks. I eventually want my whole collection to be all steel. So the fact that they gave us this right here in Steelbook format, thank you to the physical media gods, and Screen Factory is snapping with the Steelbooks. Holy shit. Look at this. So that's the front. I love the color patterns. I love the little bits of green and red in the background, and it still is dark and deep to let you know that this movie is a horror film. You turn around and you have the infamous bag lady scene right here. And that Screen Factory has done with all of these Steelbooks. They've made it like a continuous shot, like a poster, and I think like that's one of the best things that they have been doing with these Steelbooks. Like, look how gorgeous this is. God, this is so good. I even love how grainy the image is because it kind of matches the film, itself. It's shot in '74, so you have that really thick grain on it that just is beautiful to watch, and you can see it here in the artwork. Then on the inside you have the 4K, the Blu-ray, and I think this is special features back here. Then on the inside is the infamous eye through the door shot, iconic as hell. Absolutely love that this image is here. And it's funny because if you're just looking around, you kind of don't really see what's going on. And I love that they put the eye behind the disc so it's even hidden and you don't see it. So now you see the eye right there. Dope. So another fire release from Screen Factory, pumping out some of the best Steelbooks in the game, and I had to grab this. So Screen Factory also released another Steelbook this week in one of my favorite winter films, so it's very appropriate for the time, and that is The Gray. Love this artwork. I have been waiting to buy this movie on something special. Like, I never owned it, even though I've loved it. It's always been on streaming and on TV, so I've watched it since I saw it in the theaters, and what a theater experience this was. If you've not seen this movie, it's about this plane that crashes somewhere, I think in Canada, and as you can see, it's freezing and they're being hunted by wolves. This is a great movie. I absolutely love it. So to see that they released a Steelbook for it is yet again another blessing from the physical media gods. So here you have the front. If you've seen the movie, you know what this is about. So I think that that's dope that they put this on the cover of the film. And then that's the back of it. You open it up and yet again, it's like another full scene. God, this is so perfect. I love this. And the inside is fire too. So of course you got the Blu-ray and the 4K here, but let me show you what the art looks like, which is dope. I'm walking across the snowlands. Oh, I love that, love that, love this, man. And what I've noticed about these Screen Factory Steelbooks is that they don't include a digital code, which is great to me. Forget digital. It's all about the physical media, baby. That's just a little thing that I noticed, but absolutely dope Steelbook, and I'm so happy to finally have this movie in my collection. Now, somebody needs to do 30 Days a Night Steelbook that's on this level because I want that one too. But anyway, The Gray, I had to grab it. So those are the new releases that released this week. Now I'm going to go back into last week's new releases that I picked up, and keeping along with Screen Factory, pumping out more Steelbooks that are just top tier level. And this right here is my favorite zombie movie ever, and that is Dawn of the Dead. I'm so happy about this. Oh my God. Like, again, I have the Blu-ray that was released back in like 2010 or something like that, the out of print one, which I'm going to keep still, but I'm glad that we got a Steelbook because I don't think that there was one that existed for Dawn of the Dead. So this is a major plus for me. And yet again, this is the opening sequence. I think is dope. And that's the back. This is so great, man. You open it up like this. Oh. Ooh. The artist snapped. Whoever draws these things, they completely kill it, man. I love this. On the inside, you got the Blu-ray, the 4K, and special editions. And if you know about this movie, there's a lot of special edition stuff on here. So I'm glad that they created a disc for that alone, because there's a lot of cool stuff in here. This was actually my first physical media that I bought back in the day, the DVD, because I bought it for all of the special features. So if you've not checked them out, now's the perfect time to grab this to own, but also have a special, special edition Steelbook and features to go with it. And that's the inside. Crazy scene as well. Oh yeah, let me run that back too. I just peeped the discs, and it's a theatrical cut and then 2 uncut versions. I'm not sure if the special features are on there. There's no mention of it on the disc, but I'm pretty sure there are, because this movie has a lot of it. I'm going to check it out soon. This is a movie that I usually watch in the springtime for some reason. I don't know why. It just reminds me of spring. Anyway, Dawn of the Dead Steelbook. I'm so happy to have it in my collection. Now, keeping up with the Scream Factory releases, People Under the Stairs Steelbook. Yet again, I have the out of print Blu-ray back there, but I had to grab a Steelbook for it too, because this movie is great. It's one of Wes Craven's most underrated films that I don't hear spoken about a lot, because I don't know why, actually, because it has a lot to say. It came out in the 90s. I forgot when. I think it was the early 90s, because it does feel a lot like an 80s movie, but still, nonetheless, crazy film that you have to see to believe. Literally, the title is exactly what the movie is, and it goes into that territory in a way that you won't forget. This movie scared the shit out of me when I was younger. It still scares me now. Just the premise of what's going on and the reveals. Oh, just vile on one level, but also just scary as hell. So this is the front, and I love that it looks like a little portrait. You turn around on the back, and yes, what you're seeing is what you're seeing. I wonder, should this movie go into zombie infection territory? Because it kind of gives me the vibes of that, but I don't know. That's for another video. If so, it'd be one of my favorites. And that's the full front and back. And of course, the Blu-ray and 4K. And that is the inside. Just a vile human being, man. Jesus. So, People Under the Stairs, so happy to have a Steelbook in my collection to go along with the Blu-ray. So, go ahead and grab it. It's on Amazon right now. Now, moving back into the prior week of that new release, and this is another Amazon exclusive, and it is The Long Walk Steelbook. I really love this movie. I can't wait to watch it again. It was very heart-wrenching and just a sense of dread and danger. I have a review up if you're interested, but when I saw the Steelbook, I instantly ordered it, and I was able to get it for the cheap. I think I only paid like $27 for it. Why it went on sale when I did my pre-order, I don't know, but I'm not mad at it. So this is the front. This is the back. And this comes to us from Lionsgate. They have been on a run when it comes to Steelbooks as well. I think Lionsgate and Scream Factory have been playing ping pong for who has the best releases this year. So this is the front, and it has a slipcase on it. So once you remove it, you just see the sergeant's glasses, reflection. Turn on the back. And I really love that this movie is getting this kind of detail. I love when new releases get cool details like this. So that's the front and the back. And you got the Blu-ray and 4K. That's the inside. I love this shot right here. The shot on the horizon with the shadows being casted by the magic hour. So another 2025 release that I had to pick up, and I'm glad that we got it in the Steelbook format. So The Long Walk, I believe, is still available on Amazon. Go ahead and grab it just in case it does get sold out. And the last release was just something that I picked up because it was cheap, and that is the Gremlins Steelbook. This is a movie I never owned, so I figured it's time to grab it. And when I saw this on Amazon, it was only $15, so I feel like that's a good price for a Steelbook especially. And there are mad Steelbooks and stuff out there that you can get. I actually want to get a different one, but yet again, don't have this movie period, so I figured I'll go ahead and grab it. And that's the front. I believe his name is Gizmo. Is that what his name is? Gizmo on the front. And then you have the directions of how to keep them alive on the back. And this is just a Blu-ray, which I'm not mad at. That's that without the disc. Nice little simple Steelbook, man. So if you're interested, look on Amazon. It might still be this cheap. I would imagine that, I don't think it was like a Black Friday sale. I think it was always this price. So if you want it and need you a Steelbook for this movie, go ahead and grab it while it's still cheap as hell. So those are all of the movies that I picked up over the past 3.5 weeks, if you will. If you collect physical media, do your videos, make your posts and pictures online showing that physical media is healthy and alive. And let me know in the comments, what did you pick up this week or the week prior? What do you plan on picking up soon? And of course, if you like this kind of content, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you already are subscribed, I appreciate it and thank you. And until next time, peace.
RapNerd Productions, no capping, that's word to mommy. Instead of banking on it, now rapping is just a hobby.